I'm gonna survive 100 days in Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore, which honestly might have been a terrible mistake. But to make it even harder, I decided to add 3 main goals. Kill the Ender Dragon, kill the Wither, and kill the Warden. And let's not forget about building an ultimate survival base. And this is how I spent my 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Above all other goals, I mostly wanted to survive. So I wasted no time crafting my first tools and heading straight for stone. Wood tools are basically useless, so upgrade as fast as possible. I ended up killing a brown sheep, and I was already eating raw meat between tasks.
Woohoo! That's a nice ravine.
I went straight down and started gathering coal, but of course, skeletons showed up immediately. I did push through and find my first pieces of iron. And honestly, this was a pretty successful first day, but I do want to find my permanent base. So I got outside the cave, smelted some copper, and I don't usually get for copper, but I want to play it safe. Now for the base, I don't want to just go anywhere, so I'm going to keep going until I find some place that is super nice. And it might take me a day, 10 days. Went into this cave, and I kind of realized that
this cave is kind of awesome.
Land from now on, because I think I'm going to set up here. It's pretty nice, you know, so I'm just going to, I just got to terraform some land. Quick little speed montage. What I'm going to do with the extra dirt is I'm going to like expand it so I can build like a bigger base and build things around it. You guys are about to watch me go up against a creeper.
Round 1, fight!
Obviously, I'm goated. There wasn't enough dirt on the land, so I did have to dig into the mountain to get enough dirt to expand. And finally, I started building my little base, but this material was ugly as freak. I didn't really go into this base with a plan. I was just building, but then I decided that this material was goated for the floor, so I put it there, and it was coming together. I don't want to build anything too massive, where it just
and do you know what else is massive?
On. So I mean, I don't want to build it small either, because this is gonna be my main house throughout the 100 days. This actually came together quite well. Hate brown sheep. This cave does go deeper, but there's so many zombies in this cave, where they're guarding everything. But I did find diamonds. 1 diamond, 1 diamond. 2, 2, 2. I always skip out on the third one. That's nice. I want to keep track of that for when I'm ready to go fight the Warden. This cave has everything though, bro. The Warden ain't right by it. I thought I was gonna have to go searching for an ancient city, but I guess not. I don't really stay doing my base the whole time because I have to get the materials, but I kind of go back and forth. I got copper, and I really don't need copper anymore. I don't know. I got it. I've been thinking I'm a noob, and I only got it because I suck at this game and no one likes me. That's not true. Right now, I'm just laying the foundation, but this is going to turn into something much bigger. Cowabunga. Honestly, this cave is beautiful. This little area I'm about to carve out will be like the actual frame for the house, the base. I think it will come together pretty well. Well, I'm hoping it does at least. I do think this was the best material I could have possibly have chosen for this. It just looks so nice in the woods everywhere around where I live. You'll see more later, but I don't know how I keep encountering like a full family of zombies, bro. It's just like 2 adults and one baby zombie. As much as I hate skeletons, I don't mind 1 skeleton over 3 zombies. There's just so many families of zombies in this cave. There wasn't really much else in this cave. I got a couple more pieces of iron. Did not find any diamonds, which I was hoping for, so I could just speed run to the end. But I did place a lot of torches down, which is very nice. Didn't really want to keep exploring without much food, and I was running low on rations. So I thought this was about time, like a good time for me to leave the cave. I'm dead. No way I just got out of that, bro. No. I gotta be the greatest Minecraft player of all time. But I'm dodging arrows left and right. I do want to get an ominous bottle so I can get a total of undying later. And luckily I did get it, so that's a plus. Food is still gonna be a problem if I didn't find all these hay bales down here in this village. See, I kill white sheep too. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna whiff. Yo. Nah, he's greedy. You gotta die for that. 6 bones? Really? 6 bones? No way. I got a ton of materials, like most that I really need to do the build. So I'm gonna do more later, but I did want to get a lot of it done, so I actually had somewhere to sleep instead of just sleeping out in the, sleeping wherever I could find. So I got a bunch of sand for the glass. With that being said, though, enjoy the time lapse. This honestly gotta be the greatest starter base I've ever made. Looking good. I mean, it could use a couple more leaves. The house is gonna look like a garden though if I keep adding too many. Well, that and the little glass I've been adding. Yeah, I know, I'm getting more sand. But on the bright side, it looks like I won't have to get any more sand. I feel like I should turn this into like a nice little patio. Yeah, I think a patio would fit. A little roof over here. Wow. You guys didn't see that. I want to make like an indoor sheep farm so I could get a bunch of like wool and stuff. So that's the goal for it. And for day 20, I just finished up some structures. This is not happening right now. There's no way I die to a witch camping in my base. Oh my gosh, bro, this is like so nice when I'm done. I want to build like a staircase to make it like 2 floors. Cause I want to make this like a huge house. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this to turn into a whole project, but here we are. I know it's daytime, but I've been mad paranoid building this. I keep looking over my shoulder, trying to make sure there's no creepers coming up. I really am gonna need food pretty soon, because of my bread, I only got 14 pieces. What? Yo, I've never seen this before. Started looking to village, hoping I could find more food. And I found a couple of villages, I found 2. And it's nice because they're like right by my base. Like both of them are by it. I got a couple of flowers. I don't know why I got flowers. I don't need flowers and don't even use flowers, but it's fine. Look at this cave, bro. I don't feel good about going here, but I really need some diamonds. I didn't even think. I just went for it. I had a ton of close calls ready and I'm just getting started. Though I do need a lot of iron. Why is there so many zombies? And one of them has gold armor? I wasn't winning this fight, so I decided to get out. And then I saw the diamonds. Right in the middle of all this chaos, I found diamonds. It wasn't just one either. It was 3 diamonds. But after encountering those zombies, I didn't want to stay in the cave too much longer. Everything up to this point has been preparation. Now the real challenge will begin. I'm praying my spawn will peak though. I mean, it's not bad. I want to get a bunch of this material though so I can build a bunch of farms with it. After mining for a very long time, my pickaxe finally broke. And I had to organize it into my chest. What I need right now is some leads so I can get some sheep into my indoor farm. But lucky for me, there was a wandering trader right here. I think it's trader, I'm not sure. And again, I had to get a brown sheep. But I mean, that's better than nothing. Until he decided to escape and I realized it just wasn't worth it. And I was better off getting cows anyways. I did want to make my room, since I didn't have a room yet, I wanted to make a room under the staircase so it's like an original base that you don't really see often. But before I could do that, I had to mourn my little spider friend. I'll miss you, buddy. I did want to build my room ASAP, so I went to bed and started on that right away. It came out very good because it blends in perfectly, but I still had to add a little door. And once I did that, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. That's all it is. It's just perfect. So it was finally time to move my blocks into my room and organize it all. Then I went back outside to start working on a farm. I wanted to make like a wheat farm so I don't have to rely on villages much anymore. I did want to get started on my wheat farm. And apparently you need like a bunch of water and it grows faster, so I was adding it. And I used my hoe, planting seeds, and I realized I ran out of seeds. So I had to go back to go get more seeds. I needed 5 obsidian and I knew how to get an easy 4, so I destroyed my nether portal, went back into my cave looking for my lava source. And since I had my diamond pickaxe now, it would be pretty easy to find at least one piece. This looks so good when it's lit up with torches. Looks like a cozy little campfire base. I'm only really adding these for the aesthetic wise, so it looks better blended in. I want to go look for some more diamonds, so I'm headed to my cave. Although I was lighting up a ton, I didn't really see much in the cave, so I decided it was about time to leave. Normally I wouldn't stress about going back to my base so early, but this is hardcore Minecraft, and I don't want to take a risk of dying. After getting poisoned by the witch earlier, the last thing I wanted to see was another one. And of course, there she was. My goal right now is to get some enchantment books to get some enchantments for later. But before then, I wanted to explore to see if there's anything I was missing and make sure I got everything for the road ahead. On my way back, I found my house in the distance, and it was looking spectacular. Grabbing some quick sugarcane so I can get some books later and make a nice sugarcane farm when I'm ready for one. In my first book, I wanted to make like a nicer area for my enchantment table, so I decided to extend it on the second floor. Now to get some cows. I didn't want any of the brown cows, so it took me a little while to find some black and white ones. I tied two and I lost one on the journey and got stuck in my little ravine thing. It was a little bit harder to get out, but I was determined to get it out because I did not want to go back over the mountain. Why is he looking at me like that? Now it's about time to start breeding them. For my wheat growing, I decided to harvest it, feed it to them, and I really want to make my sugarcane farm over here. I'm hoping I can get enough cows to get enough leather, so I can get enough books and just have as many enchantments as I want. I'm also going to need bread though, so I have to be careful of how much wheat I give my cows. I'm going to need a farm I seen on YouTube. It's like an XP farm, so I don't have to worry about levels. I'm going to need a crap load of obsidian to do it. So I decided to get a bunch of buckets and head to the nether. I do love my spawn location because it's just by this whole lava pool, so it makes it easy. I do want stairs though, so I could just access this because for the farm, you need a stack and a half of obsidian, so I'm going to need to come back here a lot. So I built a nice little staircase down, dug the best looking hole you've ever seen and placed my lava in it, and then it was time to get water, and I didn't want to walk too far either, so I decided to make an infinite water source. This would have been a lot faster if I just had a better pickaxe. It took me so long to get this much obsidian. The next part of the journey of the farm was to get a trident. I knew they were hard to come by, so I decided to do in the morning. I have most of what I need for the farm, so I decided to make a new chest and place it all in it. But I'm going to need a trident. Yeah, even though I'm a bedrock, the odds of me getting a trident are still extremely low. So I went on a killing spree. I didn't just kill whoever I saw with a trident, I just killed every single one. Utility later.
And finally, found one with a trident and dropped. It took me like 2 full days of just straight killing them to get it, but it was worth it. The next thing I needed was powdered snow, and I thought this was meant a lot easier, but it turns out sailing across the ocean for 20 minutes straight just isn't fun. Finally, bro, I finally found some ice biome. I'm just hoping that something pulls me underground, I can just grab ice. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I genuinely wanted to craft to get in this, bro. Seeing my base again felt like such a big moment, but I wanted to start on the farm immediately. You guys don't know how lucky I got with this, bro. Because I'd have to keep breaking it until a piglin would spawn on the right side. Now that I know what side it spawns on, this would be a sitch. Calm little trident throw. Lava. After finally building this felt so worth it just to see all these piglins die. I'm not gonna lie though, I hate how loud this machine is. Now that we got that, I'm gonna try to get a bunch of leather.
no more cows left, I decided to head to the nether and hopefully get some leather from them. It's just taking a while. Yay! I'm finally going to start working on my sugarcane farm. I was going to say all the water, but it just seems more efficient to just fill it up with dirt. I want to check what's in the machine, see if there's any gold. I should have made the one where he, like, auto sources for you. He made a video like that, too. I just didn't want to do it. I'll let this on for about 2 minutes. Yo! That's a lot of levels pretty quickly. And again, there's just not that much gold, but it's cool. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Time to go to the nether, get some bone blocks. I should probably go. Yeah. You guys might be wondering why I'm in a hole right now, but it's because of this gas. Is there like a best way to beat them? Like, I know you gotta hit their fireballs back at them, but I'm trying. I'll try. Oh my gosh, I suck. So the plan is to use the bone blocks and grow my sugarcane farm. Oh, dude. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm hoping I can go to and beat the Ender Dragon pretty soon after I get fully enchanted armor. Because I really don't want to take any risks, especially playing on hardcore mode. I want the sugarcane farm to like match my house and like the other farm I made. So I'm going to try to make it mostly out of cobblestone and connect it to the wall. I do want to smooth this out though, so it just like it looks nicer and sleeker. Like right here I want to add this wall. And I want to add like a little like a dent inside the house so it could like store all my stuff for it, so I don't have to go back to my chest. I definitely have enough paper now. I need more leather. I'm gonna have so much leather after all this because I took the gold from my farm. I feel so rich right now. I'm just throwing out gold. I finally had enough wood, paper, and leather to finally finish my bookshelf and get full enchantments. I really want to just repair this big axe instead of it. I know it's 4, but this is a special occasion. Yo, fortune? Either that or efficiency 4 is all I was really hoping for. Now I gotta go mining for diamonds to get some enchanted armor. Yo, I'm mad curious to see how much iron this gives me, because this is a huge vein. And of course the skeleton comes to ruin it, bro. I hate them so freaking much. I'm not gonna lie though, the thing that surprised me the most was this lapis. Came in here with none, destroyed a couple of pieces, I already had 2 stacks, bro. Oh, that's a cute little wolf. Hopefully they don't charge me too much, I'm gonna murder it. Yo, no way, no way, no way, yo. Oh, is that his mom? Is that his mom? I'm sorry, dude, I gotta kill your mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dance, you want me to kill your mom? Dance, you want me to kill your mom? Aw, let's go. After sitting my dog down in my house, went back to the cave and found a couple pieces of diamonds. Went back to the nether to trade with the piglins some more. Then I went back to the overworld to get some levels. Oh my gosh, did I just get 10 levels? I enchanted everything I needed to enchant, with even a bow. And I know this was a huge side project, but I really wanted to get mending and villagers at the same time, so I built them a whole home. It was pretty ugly though, I don't really like it, because I ended up using netherrack, but I changed that. Stole some villagers, and then I realized I got a green jacket one, bro. Freaking bum. I'm gonna slaughter their kid, bro. This is not gonna be fun though, I'm gonna have to keep destroying it until he finally gives me some. Where's he? Where are they going? Oh, infinity. I have to get infinity because I mean, I think the only way to get infinity is by trading, right? Yo, why are you in my house, dude? All right, I'm just gonna squeeze by real quick. Adios, amigos. Whoa, 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 whoa! Are you sleeping in my bed? Nah. Get up, go. Nope. Nope, you're out. You're out. Nope, you're done. You're done. Leave. Yo, is he closing the door? Finally had enough levels to get fully enchanted armor. But in the middle of enchanting, I realized one thing. Infinity was not only by villagers, so I wasted. Honestly, as safe as I've been throughout this whole video, I think it's about time I go to the nether and get some ender pearls and blaze rods. Fighting nether gas, I realized I could just use my bow, and yeah, that was so much easier. I got a slippers, ender pearls, and blaze rods to use my ruby 3 on my sword. Killing the blaze rods, I got a wither skeleton skull, which is gonna be super helpful when I need to summon the wither. So I'm only gonna need to get 2 more. I think it's about time, so I placed my trophy on my door and decided to harvest some more wheat to get some bread before I set out. Because I really don't know how far away it's gonna be. I'm hoping it's close, but you know, never know with these eyes. I really did want to get more prepared before going, but it was already day 76, and I didn't want to risk not being able to complete the other challenges before. So I finally got here at the village it was in, and I decided to get a bunch of wheat before I actually go, so I had enough food for sure. Is it here? We did go, what block? One more. Yeah, I think it was here, yeah. This bow with affinity is everything, bro. I felt pretty good on time, so I got a bunch of books for later. And I came across the best book of all time, bro. What is this? Ends portal complete. I think I'm ready. It's time for my first real fight of these 100 days. And honestly, this is gonna be easy. I killed the end dragon so many times, you know. There's no way I'm gonna lose. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Yo, I love feather falling. I know you guys are gonna call me a chicken, but nah, I gotta play it safe. I'm not coming all the way here just to die. I'm gonna heal up a little bit and I'm gonna go back out there. And I'm gonna use my bow most of the time. I don't wanna do that again. That was unsafe and just foolish. Little catch to build up. Yeah, I hope he does not come back, bro, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. This has got to be the most stressful end fight I've ever had, bro. One mistake and it's all over. Honestly, I feel like since it's not power V, it would be just a better option for me to just to hit him with my sword. Yeah, I think that's the method. I'm just gonna swing my sword at him. Oh yeah, he's dead. No, he's dead. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. No, please. Oh my gosh, no. Yo. I'm so clutch, bro. I'm not gonna get closer. That's too much fire. I'm just hoping my bow can kill him. Is the game glitching? Or am I just missing? Oh, no, I'm good. We did it, boys. The first goal is complete. Woo! Throw your confetti up. I do want to get the egg, though. I really want to make decorate it, because I'm going to replace it instead of the wither skeleton skull I have in my wall. Oh my gosh. I never really do anything with this, so I do want to make it look cool on like my other maps, because this is, you know, this feels a lot more earned. Like, it feels so much different beating the end dragon and going in here when you're in hardcore mode opposed to being in normal. Like, this is unbelievable. This is so cool. Once I finally get my elytra, this is gonna be so much easier to do. I just need to find an end city with a ship, and I'll be good. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try to get a ton of shulker boxes too, because I have a looting 3 sword, so it shouldn't be that hard. Sadly, this one doesn't have a ship though. I mean, it's better than nothing. I'm gonna be looting this place like never coming back. I'm gonna be taking every shulker. I'm gonna be taking everything. If it's not nailed down, then it's mine. With there being no elytra though, I decided it was just time to go. So I went along, wandering around the end, hoping I could just find one ship, so I can get a elytra, and I never have to come back here ever again. I was looking around, and I saw nothing in the distance. And out of nowhere, just
something glue. I have no idea what that is. I still don't, but I did find the ship eventually. It wasn't even that far off from where the other one is, and I wasted no time getting the elytra. I didn't do this much. I just want to get the elytra and dip. I just couldn't believe the only thing in these chests were gold. I was finally at the end of my journey of the end cities and end, so I decided it was time to go. Now I just had to get all the way back to my base. Since I do have to beat the Wither and the Warden before the 100 days are up, I want to save as much time as possible, so I try not to sleep nearly as much as I was the first couple of days. I went straight to the Warden, and I'm not gonna lie, it was scary. I was scared. It just didn't feel right triggering all these things, so I usually try to avoid them and just leave. With all I did throughout the 100 days, I finally got them on me, and I decided I wasn't gonna go out without a fight. So no matter what, I was gonna leave unless the Warden was dead. I was lighting up torches, even though I was blind, to get a little bit more eyesight. He just appeared out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, yo, no way. No way. Yo, he's scarier than I thought he was, bro. My best hope is just to shoot with. I'm not doing this. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not killing the Warden. But I will kill the Wither. With me already having one skull, all I needed to do is go and get 2. I gotta be the luckiest person ever, bro. Like, I didn't want to cut this at all, because I couldn't believe it. I shot them both, killed one, got a Wither skull. And I was already, like, happy, because these are my first 2 Withers, right? Kill him, a Wither skull. I really had to look up the chances of me even getting that. I do want to do some last minute enchanting real quick before I fight the Wither, because the Wither is the hardest mob I've ever fought, because I never fought the Warden before. You guys are probably wondering why I'm back in the Nether. The other reason is because I thought I had some soul sand, but I realized I didn't, so I had to fly around until I found the soul sand valley. I'm gonna make sure I'm the most prepared for this. So I know I skipped out on this, but I want to use my ominous bottle from earlier and just get a bunch of totems before I even take on the Wither, bro. After this, I had 2 totems, and I was about ready to actually start a fight with the Wither. And I did watch a video on how to kill him, because I wanted to be as safe as I could. And they said the best way was to spawn him in Bedrock. So I went to the Nether, and I summoned him here. Yo, I want you to know, I was prepared as I could get. I brought like 10 things of milk and everything. I was scared. I was keeping my distance, and then he got stuck in here. I thought this was gonna be easy peasy. There was no way I could back out and find the Wither because I kinda, left the Warden. Oh my gosh, my totem. Yo, I just gotta stay back. I got 1 totem left. Yo, if I die here... Whoa. Did he just break out? What? I'm gonna try to lead him back up here. Like, slowly just bring him up here, yeah. Yo, if I wasn't on PlayStation, this would be so much easier. Oh my gosh, he just flew it. I'm dead. No, I just got targeted. Yo, if my totem just stops him, I'm done. Oh, he's stuck. I got him. He's dead. Oh my gosh, nope, I'm dead. Okay. Oh my gosh, poison. Yo. Oh my gosh. Yo, no way. Yo, I got him. Oh, oh my gosh, he's gonna explode. Yo, I got the Nether. Yo, no way. Day 87 and 88, all I wanted to do was just fix up on what was already wrong with my base. So I decided to add some more stuff to it. So I flew across my island until I saw some sand. And I wanted to make a second story for my house, because I finally had enough time to actually do this without worrying about the challenges. And instead of making, like, because I couldn't kill the Warden, instead I want to do something else. I want to build like a beacon instead, So I went to find as much iron as I could with my Fortune 3 pickaxe. I was getting sidetracked though as soon as I found this, because I knew it wasn't the one like connected to my area, because that was a whole different area. But I found a mine shaft, and I did have to go check that out. Just for there to be nothing in it, bro. What is this? Best thing in there is a name tag. Headed back to the village because I still didn't finish the raid, and I decided it was a good idea to get a totem because that really did make me feel safe. So I got like a couple of totems. I did not finish the raid because, again, I lost some people in it. And for the next 6 days, all I did was get a bunch of iron. Like, I went in my cave and I realized there just isn't much iron in this cave anymore. So I went and I decided to go on top of a mountain, and I'm happy I did. I found most of my iron here by far. I found stacks on stacks of iron here, bro. Woo! Yo, we're almost done with this. Finally, bro. I did have to upgrade my furnaces to blast furnaces, though, because there was no way I was going to get it done in time if I didn't. All I was doing now was I was putting in iron and just letting it smelt as I was placing the blocks down. And honestly, it really did not take as long as I thought, you know. Just want to make sure I had enough iron, so I took some last minute precautions or whatever. Decided to get some, and I ended up having a couple stacks extra. Day 99. I finally finished the beacon. And I flew for one last time. Please like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. This was my first 100 days in Hardcore Bedrock Minecraft.